So here I go. I'm in Photoshop, but I'm actually recording what I'm doing. So I'm going to get rid of Mr. Anyango. There are many ways to skin a cat, many options. Professionally, what they ask you to do is put what they call is put over the top of it. You should be able to put I forgot the name of it at the moment, but a mask. I think it's come up. A mask over the top of it. So click. Now this has a mask over the top of it now. So what it means is that if I do something, if I paint, I'm going to paint on a bit of the mask. I'll make it bigger than that. So you should see the colour change. I'm going to make it red. I like red as a mask better. So I'm going to paint over this guy here. You see him? I'm just painting over him roughly. Paint over him. This is just one way to do it. Now what I should do, I paint over him, and you can see what colour he is. He's red. Okay, so the mask, I'm covering him up. I'm covering up. I'm telling people, whatever happens, okay, this guy in the background is really what I'm trying to fix up. I get rid of that hair. This is only one way to do it. But they say this is the way you should do it. I did a sloppy job. What I should do here is go zoom right in on him. So if I go to click here, I should zoom right in on this shirt here, down to here so I can paint a bit better. So I'll do that, make the brush smaller so that I get all these little bits here. Now if you do it this way, and you'll notice I've probably got a bit of Mr. Anyango's jumper here, okay, in the clipping, and a bit of your shirt. And I don't want it to be in the editing bit. So once I've got a paintbrush, what could I fix to get rid of that red bit? Instead of painting, I could use a rubber. So I'm going to use the rubber, and I'm going to try to get a little bit smarter and just touch the edges like this, trying to clean up the edges. I'm in close. I'm trying to get rid of the mask that I've painted over Simmy's jumper. There it is, getting rid of it. So the mask will not be on Simmy. There's a mask in there, I can clean that up. So you can just change the size of your brushes to try and clean the edges. So here we go, clean the edge here, 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 up here. And there we go. So I have now this bloke. We haven't really done anything, is it? We just painted the guy in red. That's all I did, didn't I? Painted the guy red. That's really all I did. However, when I turn the mask off, which is down here again, there'll be two things. You'll see some dancing ants around the outside of the bloke. That's what they are. So I've missed a bit in here. You can see the dancing ants. I'll turn it back on. And I'll just do this bit here. Paint him in this shirt here. All right, so I've got a nice clean selection of that person. And pretty much now I've got to figure out how to get rid of him. Okay, now that's interesting. What it's actually telling me is that the dancing ants is actually selected this bit around here. So we're going to invert it. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'll probably just go select and inverse that. So the only person there is him. So now I'm just going to go a couple of options. I'll do an easy way to start with. I'll just use the clone tool. I'm just going to copy this over the top of him. I'm trying to think about what function it is. Okay, so I'm going to clone Sir out. Here we go. It's only 40% opacity. I wanted 100%. Okay, so here we go. And you know I'm not going to make a mistake because it's not writing over Simi or Sir. I'm going to go right out a bit further, pick this bit, and if I rub a little bit further, I don't know why it should be. And pretty much, if I come to layers must be here somewhere. I'll just turn this thing off. Okay, I'll just turn it off for a moment. Okay, select, deselect. Deselect. How do we go? What's my
It's a little bit darker.
It's a little bit darker,
See
isn't
where
it?
you edited
Where,
it.
yeah, see where his shadow would have been.
Oh, yeah, it's all right. So it's okay, isn't it? But it's not perfect. But that's almost the way we do it in the old days. And how would you fix it up? Well, is that Simi shadow there? Probably not. So we've got to try and lighten that up a bit. But that's just one way of doing it. What I'm going to do is just go back and do another way now. I'm going to show you how to do another way. So I'm going to go edit, undo, deselect. I'm going to go to my history. I'm going to go to my history here, which my palette's in, and I'm just going to go back all the way back to here. So there's Sir. Okay, so we've got to this stage. Oh, I'll hide my history. So there's another way of doing it. You could go image, edit, and we could let's have a look. We could do content aware fill. Let's have a look. Let's see what we get. It's trying to do the right thing over here.
Good job.
It's trying to help us. It's not too bad. I'll go back, edit. I'll do history again. Go back, history. I'll just go back to that. How far will let us go back? I don't want to do content aware fill anymore. I'll just cancel that, cancel all of that.
That's not what we want.
Let's have a look at another one. Fills. Okay, I'll use a different brush. What I'm going to use, I'm going to go over here and use a different brush. All right, for this one, I'm just going to leave it. I can't see the brush in the palette here. It should have come up with a different brush. All these should have come up. The content aware move to, that should have come up, and patch tool. Let's have a look. Content aware move tool. I'll try that one. Add that. In there, and the patch tool, move them up there too. Come on. I think my screen's freezing. At the moment, my screen's freezing. I'll just go down and see if I can hop out of it. And the reason my screen is freezing is I've got two pieces of software running at the same time. Just killed it. Here we go. I'll just wait. Here it comes. My computer is still struggling. I can hear the hiccups down the back there. What am I doing? I'm just sitting trying to get the machine to stop work at the moment. Come on, machine, what are you doing?
Everything looks a lot more blurrier now.
Yeah, well, because I've blown it up. I'm just waiting for this damn thing to fix itself. Okay, we'll go Windows, History. I'll go back to this one. I go to there. That's what I want to do. Come on. Okay, it should, in a minute, go back to the fixed photograph. Come on. Just waiting for it. I heard if you hold your breath for 10 minutes, the hiccups go away.
Yeah, she can't.
Oh, you'll be dead, but it saves an issue, doesn't it?
Well, then we have a big issue. Who's going to bury Ebony?
Ebony's not part of the class, so she wasn't in here.
When you die, you want to be cremated on there.
I want to be cremated. Because I want to be like, what?
I want to be cremated, and then I want someone to give me the little things out of buried.
No, I want like.
Come on, machine.
Mix me like seeds. And then.
All right, so just at the moment, what I'll do is
That is the most boring thing ever.
I'm going to stop the recording here.